Hello, my name is James Knox, and I would like to do a tutorial on simple editing and modeling and polygon modeling, rendering, and lighting techniques using Cinema 4D, which is a program for modeling, animation, and texturing. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to exit and go into top view, create a polygon, make it editable, go to polygon creation and press create polygon. Snap settings, I'm going to enable snapping, and you see that little dot right there? You're going to just release, click, release, go down, and what snap means, it says snapping down here, it means that it snaps to the nearest grid point. So if you're making a building, that's really helpful. So I'll make kind of an offset in the building like that, and okay, and then to close it you press the first polygon you made. Okay, then go into this view, and this is where we're going to do the simple editing. You can, the one I like to use is extrude for the buildings. It's pretty much the only one you can use for the buildings if you're just doing simple editing. Extrude inner, you can pull it in, you can pull it up like this. Now, I like to use bevel. Oops. No, extrude. Extrude down and bevel up. There. Like that. Okay. So now, we will create a base plate, or people call them different things, but I'll create a simple base plate. That's what I call it. It's the ground for your 3D scene. Okay, now we will go over here to engineering and select a preset material, which one that's easy to render, which would be this one. It's no. Okay. There we go. And now simple lighting. You can use a target light to make neat effects like this, and then add in a sky, which makes the background. And another thing you can do under this is make a floor, which is another good thing to have. I will add this to the floor, and this will make the floor go on forever. So I'll go ahead and render that. Might just take a few seconds to render, because I'm using Camtasia Studio to record. It takes longer sometimes to render because most of the resources go for Camtasia. Okay, but that's good enough to see. So you can see that the floor is actually getting the light of the, which is the target light. It's getting most of the light on it to make a neat, like, oval shaped light setting almost. You can also add, if you go to engineering and go under materials and get something like a, I don't know, glass. This would be a neat one. This one will take longer to render, but it'll look neat. Not a glass floor, but a glass polygon. There we go. A glass. Okay. I'll delete the cube. There we go. This should be interesting. But this is the basics of lighting and rendering. Now I'm going to talk more about rendering, and then the tutorial will be over. You can set the output. I like to set mine to my screen resolution, which is 1440 by 900. You can put that. You can put the save file, which I want to save this under my volume. I'll just put my name. the save file. What type of save do you want to save it as? Well, I want to save it as a JPG. You can open options. I want it 100% quality. And multipass now. Anti-aliasing and output. Okay, I want the resolution though higher. I want it 100 is what I usually put it at. DPI, if nobody knows what DPI, that means dots per inch. Okay, now you can go in here and render picture to viewer. Now this takes a while, but the output is a whole lot better. Now, because it's a glass, because the building is now glass, the light will pass through it, and it also gives it a reflective look. It may look weird right now, but it should look pretty interesting when it gets done rendering. It's a glass building. I guess it could be a greenhouse or something like that. But you can see the basic picture here. It's a glass building, of course, and you see, if you can see down here, I'll use my mouse as a pointer. This right here, these, the floor underneath of it, you're not actually seeing the floor there. That is actually a reflection of what you're seeing over here. It's actually supposed to be a reflection. Now, you may be able to see up here, there is, and yeah, this right here, and all of this right here is a reflection of this. And this up here is the sky object you added in earlier. Now, I will go into that some more real quick. For the sky, if you wanted like an interesting like a picture in the sky, you could make a new matte material, and let me think. Diffusion. No, I'll use texture. Color. Okay, and I will take a picture that I've pre-made. I'll use this picture right here, which is a Spider-Man picture I created, and I will add that. Need to do it again. There we go. Okay. Now, you render picture to viewer, you'll be able to see. Well, here, let me do this. This will make it faster and more easy. We'll render region. And there you go. It is now reflecting a darker image because the image that's on the sky, if we look, I've got to actually put that in there. I'm wrong. It's not. There we go. Now render region. And there we go. You can see that the picture that made up the sky previously is now being reflected. Let me zoom in on that some more. There. This would be neat for a movie because you could have actual video as the texture. And there you go. Spider-Man is being reflected, and the buildings around him are too. So, that is it on this tutorial. I hope that helps. If you have any more questions, please post or email me at whynot1995@yahoo.com. I will post my email address actually on the video itself. Here in just a moment it should come up. Thank you for watching.